Hello and welcome to Pommie Plays Scrabble. It's me again, and yeah, it's been a reasonable week here. Trying to learn some stuff. It's been kind of a three-pronged attack, I suppose. Keeping abreast of those threes that I found a real struggle. I'm getting a bit better at them now. I've also been trying to get some bingos, learn some bingos. That's not easy either. Sevens and eights, and so just the really high probability ones, those stem ones, I suppose, and also a few fives. I found like an Anki deck. I've used Anki before. It's a program which has a spaced repetition. So I've been learning some fives that have the Zs, Qs, Js, and Xs. I think some of them even have Ks. I found a list somewhere. I can't remember where it came from actually. So I sort of uploaded it to some site. Um, and it had a few lists of threes, fours, sevens, all sorts of stuff. And that was the one I found was kind of something I thought would be a bit of fun to have a look at them. So anyway, yeah. So last 20 games, hey, 14 and 6, and plus about just over 500, I think, on spread, which is actually not that much when you've got at a 14 and 6, 14 wins and 6 losses record. But haven't had a lot of big like blowout games. Just hasn't a lot of them been kind of close-ish. Um, Losses as well, I suppose. It's just all not that. No big, massive wins or losses really. So, um, and you can see because among that lot though, I did actually win 10 consecutive games. That streak is over. But yeah, and that's sort of how I've managed to get into the dizzy heights, climb into those the rarefied air of the 1400s. Not kidding, but I didn't expect to actually get to 1400. Um, but what it does mean is, yeah, I'm more likely to drop from there than to climb again. I think that's just the law of averages at the moment. But let's see what happens in this game. And I'm going to seek, and maybe I will find. Let's see. Only 11 players. It's not very many. Is somebody going to accept? Oh, and somebody has accepted, but okay. Eventually, someone did accept, and this is confusing. His username's full of consonants, even though three of them are the same, and so's mine. I'd have chintz through an I, but basically, I'm going to have to change. What I want to keep I'm gonna change. I'm gonna actually keep the Z here. I don't know whether that's a good idea. I just think, do I want to keep NZ or something? Keep New Zealand on my rack? No, I'm gonna just keep the Z. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I'd have Hertz through an R. But that was so it was yeah, it was my turn first, but so I guess exchanging on your when it's your turn first is not the worst thing in the world. So his rating's about 150 points behind mine, but okay, well, that's not great, is it? Um, I mean, the Z's such a powerful tile, I want to keep hold of it. What can I do? I can put the H here, I can put the U here, and I'm going to have to do something. I can't see what else I can do apart from just hut. I don't think I've got anything that hooks onto the front of the L. Like I think F does that. I'm just going to do that. And the V's not great, but I can't see a good way of getting rid of that. So I'm going to score. I'll keep an S. Okay, so now, ah, I can't see a good way. Ah, I think is Veld a word? Veld. I know with a T it certainly is. It is. Okay, that's useful to know. And then I could play that, and then I would have the Z. If I play Velds here, VEL, I could potentially I have another E that I could use potentially to set up the Z. That's a possibility. It could easily get taken, but he might see what I'm doing. But I feel Anything else I could do? OHS? Is that a word? I think it is, but I can't see. Right, well, for us, he's changed 6. We both changed already. It's early in the game, so I'm going to do this. And it's going to score 25. It's keeping hold of the Z. I mean, things could change very quickly depending on what I pick up. He's likely to play through this, though. It does leave a constant, well, yeah, a vowel. It's risky, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so I pick up the J as well. So he hasn't got that either. So he can't put the J there or the Z, obviously. So you can still place like a K or something there, but uh, yeah. So happy with that play. You could also play something like some play like, I mean, something like dwarf would score a lot there, wouldn't it? 8, 12, 13, 14, 16. Score 48. Dwarf would be 48. If I've J's not something that's J's not great here. He's likely to take that spot though. And then what do I do? I have to really think about it. So if he plays there, well then I might still want to play it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I can't score massively with it. And I don't know if I've got eesh, maybe I want to keep the Z, but this could actually become like what they might call an albatross. I'm only up by 5 points. Yeah, so he did take that out. Scored. Yeah, it was always the thing. He's likely to have something there. I could just play Jiber or something. I want to actually think getting rid of the J. I can't see a good way. Dizen is a word, isn't it? I remember that word. That came up. Oh yeah, I think it is. I am right about that, aren't I? It is. I thought it was. Okay, that's 48. Okay, happy with that play. Obviously, it would have scored. I would have had something in the 60s there, 64 or something, if I could have placed it there. But I can't complain. Now the F I think will be I don't think anything else except the F will go here. So I was happy to see that play. That's HZEA. Ooh, wow. Well, that's not a word I ever knew. So let's give him his dues there. That is quite a play. The problem here, of course, is that because I can't. OHO is a word, but I can't see a way because this V has really blocked things off. I can't see a way of getting onto this. JEON is a word, but I haven't got a J. I haven't got an N, sorry. Ooh, it's a Betatron. What a word. If I do something like JEE, that is a possible. JEU is actually way better, isn't it? That's 27. It's not fantastic, but the leave is great. And I do still have things for going after Z potentially too. So that's 20. So 27 will put me up by 16. Oh, 6, sorry, only 6. Now I've got stuff here. I've got Pantero. Is that a word? Operant. I think Pantero is a word. And there's another one too, isn't there? Protean too. So I think Pantero, I'm pretty sure that's a word. Oh no, it's not. Where am I getting that from? Oh, Pantero's not a word. It's operant and where am I getting that word from? It actually was spelled out there. Operant and protean is a word. Where was I getting that from? Oh, but that will play anyway. Protean will play here. God, where did I get that from? That's alarming that I thought that was a word. Pantero. Santero is certainly a word. It's got 3 other anagrams. I'm sure it has another one too. Operant. Because NOH is definitely a word. Dozy. I didn't actually score that well. I thought it would do. So I think I have protein here. It's risky because places this on 70 points. You can't pass that up. But yeah, I I think it's got an anagram apart from the other one that I saw, operant. Okay, I only pick up one vowel. It's a little bit annoying. You could score like a bunch. The only advantage, the only nice thing about it is that it has, yeah, thanks, is that it has two consonants there. So he's going to have to place two vowels in the second and third letters of this four-letter word. Now then, I'm up by 26. I can see I can play things like dual here. So again, he hasn't scored that well considering he's used a high value tile. Um, Now then, I don't know what to do here. So there's no way I can play onto this. This is going to take me some time. I could play Squire here and something like SAL. That's 22. That's an option, but the rat lever don't really like leaving. Or maybe dull is the best thing to do here for only 14, but I think that's got to be better. So I've got that as an option. Dull for 14. Feels like there should be something better here though. So I'm up by 26, that would put me up by 40. If I had some better play that scored more, I mean, but nothing that can go here. I do have things like DAL, but that's only 13 anyway. Struggling to see things here. It's possible there could even be a bingo here. Ah, an 8-letter word with 2 vowels and 6 consonants. There are plenty of them, but I can't see anything. So I think I'm going to play dull. It's a bit of a dull move, but I need to keep some time. I feel like I want to do this. Only 14. A lot of stuff here. If I draw an E, let's see. Oh, don't draw an E. Do have some ways to score though. That's something. SKA would play down here, score reasonably. What would that score? 26. That wouldn't be too bad. I could even the best thing I could do here. I suppose I've still only got one vowel, so I didn't draw any vowels. I played off. I deliberately Vitric. Oh crumbs! Now a KIF is a word. I think I'm going to have to play that. And it doesn't play off any vowels. There's also, you can even play a K word here too, but I can't see a way. Obviously, I play stack. That's not doesn't score well enough. If I had another play, I think I'm going to play Kif here. 37. The right leave's not bad. Ooh. Thinking of things I could have here. Think of my man words again. Fay. Right, now then. It's a little bit of a pain with the M. I'd love to put the M. If I play math, that wouldn't be too bad, would it? I could easily do that now. I feel like there could easily be something here. There must be a load of E's left. How many are in the bag still? 6. Still 6 E's left. If I play math, I feel like I'm missing something though. This is why I haven't studied words like this. And then feels like looks like a nice rack this. Because I could actually play, if I play ham here, that's 28. That's or him. Would I prefer him? I think I just prefer him because um, well, him is 31. If I play math, that's 33. But even though I have an S, there are two others left. Um, yeah, I think I prefer to just play him here. It does take an S, which I do have, an S in front. I think it takes an S after it as well. Oh wow, got Senator. I've got what else? I've got Senator. So actually, that rack that I thought I mentioned before, I was treason. Um, I've got operants and stuff here too, and proteans, which I guess. So I'm going to be bingoing here, surely, no matter what, unless he does something really quite extraordinary. Santero, Senator, treason, and what's the other one? Atoners, yeah. So that's the four set of four. And I think hymns is probably a word too. Yeah, I think it's a hymn. They're both hymns. Is your cat a him or a her? Well, they both oh, it's a him. In fact, my other cat's a him as well. They're both hymns. Operants, proteans. Well, that would be quite funny to play the same word effectively twice. I've never done that before, and yeah, I'll see if I want to do that. Though, if it remains available. Bingos. I'm up to 61. I can't do that. So that's oh, that would have been fun. You've knocked that out. So what was I going to do? Treason. I'm assuming treason. I feel like that's fairly safe. I mean, the K's gone. I was thinking a K, K-N-O, like the word no, K-N-O-W would have scored well, but that K has gone. Yeah, okay. Now I'm up by 123. Um, not a great rack. Swaggy feels like it's probably a word. I'll check it. Swaggy sounds good. Oh, it's not. Oh, can't you be swaggy? It feels like a word. I would have gone like I was like 75% sure it was a word. Goatee. Well, now I'm going to have to do something about this because I'm up by just 100, 101, and don't really. Gewgaw is a word actually, Gewgaw, but I don't have the second W for that. Still out, isn't it? I don't think fishing for that would be a good idea though. It's still out, or it's still in the bag. I get very confused when people say the word is out. So what can I do here then? Ooh, I could just play AW. That would be possible. Or OW, which I think would actually be better. I think that might actually be the thing to do here. Unless there's something else I can do that plays. That would be nice to get rid of a G. The 30, well, it scores 32, doesn't it? So, snaggy, I think, is a word, though. I'm guessing. Shaggy. I could have stuff that plays onto here and scores well in the next. So, actually, keeping the two G's with that Y there is not as bad as it would normally be. Um, yeah, he hasn't been. His defensive play, I don't feel, has been very good. Oh, wow. Okay. So, say, nice one, I suppose. I'm up by 66. Um, now then, thought about playing Snaggy. So it's probably, yeah, it's one. So three of the four bingos that have gone down in the game have been these very high probability ones. This is a bit less so, and it's not a word I knew. Now then, I might just have to do something like GAGE. It's a shame I wanted to play up here, but I just don't think I could. Yeah, I'm not. I feel like I'm probably not even that far from a bingo here. So I've had 4 bingos in the game, which is pretty good going. And this up by 66. This will put me up by 95. Okay. It's been a good game for me, this one. Um, Still looking at this. I don't think I have any. Oh, Bawdy, but that doesn't actually. Um, I mean, I might well have something here, like a something word ending in way, for instance. I've almost got subway, but busway I think would be a word too. I just can't see. I could actually. Yeah, I don't. Dissuade. It feels like dissuade. I don't think is a word, or something like day as well. The bin day, the day when you put your bins out. I don't think. So you scored 30. You scored pretty well there. Um, I mean, I could play saw here for 25. You would actually. There's nothing in the bag, but games come to an end very quickly all of a sudden. So, yeah, band saw. I almost have that too. It's funny. You could even have an L here, couldn't you? Something sail. Then I wouldn't have any whales or something. Oh, that scores 30. Oh, that scores 39. Heck. Okay, I think I'm going to have to play that. What does he have left? Pacey, you could play that. Wales scores 39. Okay, my other play wasn't going to score anything like that, was it? I play Saw here, and that leaves a bunch of stuff too. So Wales is what I'm going to do here. 39. Heck. 449 to 345 at the moment. Up 104. But, um, okay, well. Thank you for the game, and yeah, that was a good game for me. He did play Pacey, which I saw. Then he sort of little black marks. I thought that Pantero was a word. Is it Pandero that's a word? Pandero, Pandeiro is a musical instrument. I think I saw that word had been added. Some of my um, ones that I have on my aneroid plus a P makes that word. So I've been trying to get these I've got these stems. I've got quite a few stems that I've been learning. So yeah, so I won in the end by 80, 449 to 369. So I did lose a dozen points on countback there. He gained a dozen points. Yeah, really decent scoring into the 800s there, which is sort of, I guess it's average or maybe just slightly above. Yeah, can't complain at that one. I didn't have a great start. I had to exchange. I sort of had a bit of clunk. I had quite a lot of clunk. He had both the blanks though, so I was pleased to find 2 bingos, but they were very, very high probability bingos. Dizen, I was pleased that I see that one. Hizen, Wizen as well. They're both, Wizen is a fairly common word, but Hizen, Dizen are both in there too. Um, so he seems to have a bit of vowel trouble there. When he played goatee, he played a bunch of vowels. Um, yeah, maybe we could actually have a very quick look at the game. Hi, Pommie. So, right from the beginning. So I can see, I mean, there's nothing I can do with that. If I CH, but I don't think you can leave that. I kept just the Z, which was interesting. Now, what would I do in this position? Yeah, I would play locks, which is exactly what he did do, I think. I think I would do exactly what he did there. And then what do? I play hearts. I thought that was okay. Um, and then he doesn't have a good rack here. He changes, which is interesting. Would I have done that with that? he thinks he doesn't have. Maybe I would have played through this or something like GIO is a word. That would have scored 7, 8. Scored 14. I think maybe scoring the 14 and keeping LIRR might have been worth it. Actually. Or, because you can't play girl or anything as far as I'm aware. I think I might have done that. Um, so then I have, by the way, Cezve, Cezve is a word, which I think it's actually Je, Jezvi because it's a Turkish word, and C is pronounced like pronounced like an English J. I've learned that a bit from Romanian because we have like words like jam, which which is the word that means a glass or well, it means a window. It's one of the words for window in Romanian. That comes from Turkish. In Turkish, that is spelled CAM, which is one of my favourite words in English. It's fun as well, funny enough. But um, but that's pronounced jam. Anyway, getting way out off topic here. So I can't play Sezve or anything like that. I play Veld, which I'm quite happy with. He's got to be alarmed at that, I think. I'm happy to just put that there. And, ooh, so he plays BA, which I think is a good play. Um, and, I've got the Z and the J. I'm very happy that I didn't immediately see that one. This is my cat, by the way. There's no way I would have seen Betatron there. I don't know what I would have seen. I can see things like terratoid, I know is a word. What would I have done there? I actually don't know. Hopefully I'd have seen something that would have played. Um, nice. There's things like Toasty, but they don't play. So yeah, I don't know what I would have played there. It's an interesting one. Would I have seen? I couldn't have anything that goes IZE here or. Oh, that's interesting. It's hard to know because I'm not looking for the bingo, but yeah, wow. Is it like rotated? I think yeah, I would have probably ended up playing rotated here. It's what I can see. But your play is way better than that. Rotated, what would that have scored for? But I think I can just play it here. Just that's 66, and yours scored more than that, didn't it? 74. Well, not massively more, but then I played Je, which I'm happy with. Um, And then he doesn't have a nice rack. He's got 5 vowels and no real scoring tiles. But he scores pretty well, actually. I think that's a good play. Um, there's me thinking Pantero was a word operant, protean, and is it? I don't know what the other one is. I think there is another one though. Okay. Now then, he plays choir. Yeah, that seems like a good play. So he has a lot of clunk here. Choir seems like a decent play. I think he has to get rid of a U here. Shame for his sake, he can't quite get onto that triple. That would have been really nice for him. Quaff, he's got quaff on his rack, hasn't he? Quoif. Well, if he plays through the M, he could have done that. Would have probably rack leave would have been better. What did he score for? So Quaff would have only scored not that much. 10, 11, 12. 18, 10 less. Yeah, it's probably not worth sacrificing all those points. So I struggle a little bit, so I only have one vowel, and even though I play off, I keep my vowel, I don't pick up any more vowels, but he's got really clunky stuff here. Had a lot of U's and I's, hasn't he? I struggle with. Um, and this was actually not a bad rack at all. I'm able to this Vitric. This Vitric is dangerous. It's a dangerous play. Nice that he saw it. Don't think I would have seen that. I would, well, now you see, can't play down from the F. I'm sure you looked at that. Yeah, not an easy rack. He actually, well, is there any way he can play the F here? I don't know whether there is actually. But he could just play if. I think that's what I would play. I think I would just play if here. It's not down by that much. If would have. It's not great, but it's not absolutely awful. 28 points. I think I would have done that. Keeping CV RIU is not wonderful, but okay. Actually, I didn't see I had Smack I could have played as well, but I think what I did is better. Just play. What did I play again? Kif. Yeah, that's right. Got double Y now. What does he do? Faye. That seems pretty good. I feel like I might have missed a bingo here. It looks very bingo-y, doesn't it, this rack? But what do I do? Play him. And he's got what looks like a decent rack. A little bit vowel heavy, though. 4.5 vowels. I would have probably gone down here. Yag is a word, I know. He plays YU, so he didn't. So Yag would have. It's not a great lead, but it's cost 31. I think he missed a trick there, certainly. I think he has to go down there. Yar, I know, is a word. Um, and yeah, I think he needs to do something down like that. Um, and then I'm very lucky to pick up that easy to spot 7. I decided to play it there, treason, and he has goatee. So what did he have when he played goatee? Yeah, he had 5 vowels. He gets rid of 4. I feel like he's made some good plays here. I feel like he's been unlucky. Don't know whether I'd have done that because I mean, maybe he's doing that because he's so far behind. He feels that he's happy to open the triple triple, but and then yeah, we've got a bunch of bingos there. I wonder if he has anything that would use the Q or, but yeah, Atomies is a good play. I have to actually even Gaga. I could have played Gaga there. That would have been even better keeping the hold of the E. I didn't think of that. Play Gauge. Oh, that looks like a nice rack that he's got here. Um, it's almost Pace Man. It's not quite. What's he do? Oh, yeah. I would want to play MIC here or something. I'd immediately be drawn to that. But he scores well there though. Actually, that's a nice play. MIC would have scored very similar to that, but it's a nice play. Tones over more tiles, and I suppose you might want to do. And Wales, I was very happy to see that. He goes out with Pacey, and yeah, I win by 80, or exactly 80. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting game. I don't know if I played optimally, but I think I actually played pretty decently in that game. I think I missed a whole lot, but I might have missed a lot. And if I had some sort of examiner, then I might have found, God, I missed that, I missed that, I missed that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that game, and yeah, I'll be back next Wednesday with another episode. Hope you come back. See you next time. Bye.